Welcome to the OTech Talks podcast, where it's all about working on technologies. You will hear the latest tech information, and your host, Kashif Manzoor, brings together product overviews, how-tos, best practices, tips and tricks, and troubleshooting techniques.
Hello, morning. This is Kashif Manzoor with Open Tech Talks podcast of the week. After Eid holidays, I took a 1 week break and then I came back to office and then got stuck into different office work. And then even with the kids, I think last 2 weeks of the session is going on. We had a graduation ceremony for my elder kid last week. So everyone is waiting for the summer holidays, which are gonna start on July. Schools are going to end. So meanwhile, with the short break of the podcast with this month, we are back again with the session, and we will continue the way we were doing on the digital transformation. Till now, we have done number of sessions on the digital transformations, almost 7-8. Today's session number is 48, and you will find all the information on otechtalks.tv under the podcast menu, or you can even find with the digital transformation tag. So the last session we had on how to overcome digital transformation challenges. Digital transformation, it's all about culture. As you remember or you recall, or if you're new to the podcast, from last 2 to 3 months, we have started topic or discussion on the digital transformation, which starts with the what is digital transformation, to why digital transformation is required, what are the benefits, how do we start digital transformation, what other organizations have achieved it, what are the challenges, how to overcome these challenges, what is the digital strategy or capabilities to win it. All these sessions details are available in the podcast, available on otechtalks.tv. Today, our session, we are working on what is for me in digital transformation. So the playbook, till now whatever we covered, you can get information on that one. Now before moving into today's topic, let's go and read out our today's quote. It's from James Blundell. He is great who speaks great, greater who thinks great, and greatest who lives great. That was the quote of the day. And now we will move back to our topic of what is for me in digital transformation. There are many open points on digital transformation that require open discussion, and that's what we have done as part of our podcast sessions. And today's focus is to discuss the very central point, what is for me in digital transformation, being an employee of an organization, and this also applies to you, anyone, or even if you're owner of the organization, or you have a startup, don't hesitate and let's discuss openly what is for me. If we apply the prevailing notion, what is in it for me, we consider how will I benefit from digital transformation as an employee. How will it make me successful? Generally, it's been assumed that benefits for the organization from digital transformation means that it's good for or beneficial to employees. Without any doubt, that's being considered. Is this correct? Is this the prevailing notion? We understand there are benefits for the organization. That's why major programs are getting go-ahead from the corporate ladder. Otherwise, nothing would be done. As we understand, digital transformation is not all about the technology. Digital transformation shifts the mindset of how organizations create value for their end customers, and none of that would be possible without educated employees. The technology is a necessity, and companies need to ensure they are educating and empowering employees. In digital transformation, we need to find out what's in it for me for the three pillars of an organization. This is what I curated the information based on different sources, and I will put it in the notes, show notes. These three pillars are what is for the customer, the organization, the employee. Now, if you are with me from the previous sessions of the digital transformation, then we have already identified the three pillars of digital transformation of an organization. Those were customer experience, operational processes, and business models. And if anyone missed or ignored this information during the digital transformation, you will not get what you are looking from these projects. In digital transformation, with all the focus on technology such as digitization and automation, it is natural for employees to wonder what's in it for me. Now, if someone on the top ladder of the corporate chain make a decision, it goes back to the employees. We need to ask very basic questions about what employees want. Organizations have the best applications for the customers. And even that is being reformed, improved every year, other year, it's being upgraded, and I'm witnessing it. Each and every customer want to improve, upgrade their existing applications, legacy applications, and to want to go into the more digital world and more the new applications. The key question is what's done to help me as an employee, or for all the employees, what's done for them to get improve or change their lives. So while understanding this one, as an employee, everything is being done to make the customer journey easy and amazing. And what is being done to make things easier for the employees in front of the customer? Think through a few of the common questions below, or what I'm going to talk about it. Anticipate as many questions as possible and have answers ready for them. Here are just a few to start with. How is this going to impact me and my colleagues? How will my job change due to digital transformation? Do I have the right skills to succeed in digital world? And how will the organization help me to learn? Is my job safe? Will I be replaced by a robot? What will happen if I don't get on board? How is this change going to impact the way I do my job? What is the organization's strategy that directly benefit me? What is the digital transformation plan that helped me to change at work, change my day-to-day life at work? All these are common questions, and every employee is wondering to get answers to these questions. Success and failure patterns are being emerged from all early adopters and followers of digital transformation programs. And as everybody knows about it, and I'm just want to reiterate it, digital transformation is a change process for any organization. Most people by nature are resistant to change. This is what history tells us. They are skeptical of it. That's why we should follow established rules and principles of change management. And whoever followed those rules, who got success in these programs. And digital transformation is a technological challenge for an organization. It is also a human challenge to manage the change. What we learned from the success stories of digital transformation is that within the organization, it is essential to communicate the digital transformation initiative to every employee of your organization to get business benefits. Without this, the digital transformation project may even end up damaging your business. Ultimately, the digital technology to transform customer experience, operational processes, and business models is used by humans, like employees, customers, And transformation success is directly associated with employees to meet business objectives that set for the business. You can run hardware, software automatically. You can introduce IoT, blockchain, RPA, robotics process automation, even digital assistants, chatbots, you name it, any technology you can introduce. Every element of your digital technology plays a role in helping your humans, employees do their job. Even if they don't engage with it directly, all autonomously. But still, it is the humans. Now, this leading us to a situation where we can infer that for any digital technology implementations, to achieve business benefits, it has to deliver the best possible return on investment. All the stakeholders want this one, all the owners want this one. You need to ensure, as part of the digital transformation project, that your employees are using that digital properly and harnessing its full potential to achieve business benefits. They need to be making full use of all its functionality to provide an exceptional customer experience, innovative business models, and solving existing operational problems or inefficiencies or simplifying operations. This will become the precedent for future innovation to be ahead of your competition. Now, keeping in mind that one, what I understood, we can categorize into four main areas which need to be addressed to think to what is it for me in digital transformation. One is communicating to employees, two, workforce planning, three, empowering employees, four, empowering the employee experience. All these four areas need to be addressed by the organization to achieve the digital transformation. Let's go to the first one, communicating to employees. To drive the best outcome from digital transformation projects, you need the inputs of your employees before starting on a project of transformation so that you can focus on those specific areas. Bring your key stakeholders, business users on board and give them the opportunity to voice any concerns. This step is important for senior employees and board members because they should be the ones to overseeing the digital change. As leaders, you must do a better communicating what the digital transformation is and how it will affect organization. If you don't engage yourself with employees before you begin a digital transformation project or program, after the implementation of digital solution or any application, we are seeing it, there are very little chances of getting the benefits to your business that you have estimated from digital transformation. Your employees will resist such initiatives in the first place, which will diminish the benefits. Many employees will be skeptical about the benefits of certain digital technologies due to the notion that these technologies are a threat to jobs. For example, robotics and artificial intelligence may be supposed as being replacements for employees. Such uncertainties will easily translate into a lack of engagement with these new technologies. And if you read to a survey, a research in 2018, county level job automation risk and health evidence from the United States, published in Social Science and Medicine, feelings of job insecurity related to artificial intelligence in particular are having a negative impact on employees' physical and mental health. So that's the research done. This situation can only be addressed to each and every employee, no matter in which grade he is. Your role is to communicate clearly and vividly that this digital transformation will improve their roles. You have to make sure to let them know that their roles are secure and digital transformation will only strengthen and improve roles. There is no threat to them. There is nothing worse than being in the dark. Whether you have 10 or 10,000 or 100,000 employees, you must communicate. This is the only magic pill available in the corporate world to achieve your ultimate objective of transformation. As observed from the experience, a closed office environment creates rumors, gossip, and anger. This leads to employees pushing back, questioning, and creating an unmotivated culture. Therefore, the only golden principle is to communicate your plan and vision for the digital transformation clearly. It is just as important as coming up with the idea of transformation. Without your humans, which are the employees, on board for this journey, you wouldn't make it successful. The topic of what is for me in digital transformation, which we're covering, I think it's going beyond the length of like 40-50 minutes. So what I'm going to do it, I'm going to divide into two parts. So in this part today, we are closing it now on the first part, where we have covered what is for me in digital transformation, starting from what is the customer and an organization and employees are looking for it, which we questioned on some open. How is this going to impact me and my colleagues? Is my job safe? Will I be replaced by a robot? What will happen if I don't get on board? Or how will my job change due to digital transformation? And we categorize into four components which needs addressing or which need answers to these, that were communicating to employees, workforce planning, empowering employees, and fourth, improving the employee experience. So in this today's first part, we have covered what is for me in digital transformation and the one area which is communicating to employees. And this is session number 48. So what we are going to do it, we will continue in the second session 49, where you will find the remaining part, where we are going to cover workforce planning, empowering employees, and improving the employee experience. Thank you so much for listening. otechtalks.podcast, and please review, share your comments on the otechtalks.tv or the iTunes, which will help to rank or improve and to get your feedback to improve myself, to keep learning and sharing with you.
Thanks for listening to the OTech Talks podcast, and be part of Tech Talks at otechtalks.tv. It's a turf to share ideas, insights, and innovations.